How long are you going to suffer with dry, brittle, slow-growing hair? Hopefully, after we get done talking today, you won't have to suffer with that any longer. This is Dr. Dwella Mote-Nelson, your healthy scalp specialist. One thing we want to think about is the building block for hair is protein. If you have a diet where you're not getting enough protein in your diet, it's very, very possible that your hair will become brittle. It will start to break and get very dry. So you want to make sure that you're eating protein. Potentially eating protein at each meal would be great. And some sources of protein, of course, you have meat, but there's also nuts. There's also different types of nut butters that you can use. Of course, when we say meats, we mean beef, chicken, fish, shellfish. All those things are going to add protein to your diet. There's different kinds of beans and legumes that also can add protein to your diet. So just be adventurous when you start to look at how you can add more protein to your diet. There are dark leafy greens like spinach also has an amount of protein in those as well. So make sure that you are trying to have enough protein to your diet, potentially at every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, adding some type of food that has protein in it. So that would be number one, because protein is a building block when it comes to growing hair and keeping hair healthy and strong and keeping it from breaking. Another thing I'll mention here is that if you can, one, you want to try to get some fatty acids into your diet if possible. And some things that we want to use for trying to get those fatty acids in is salmon. I love eating salmon. So if possible, if you can eat, if you're not allergic, of course, if you could eat a piece of salmon once a week, that will introduce those fatty acids that your hair will definitely benefit from having those fatty acids in your diet. Hope that this was helpful to you. This is Dr. Dwella Mote-Nelson, your healthy scalp specialist.